course, my ankles got a little wet right here and up here, but all through there, I got covered with water. I got to tell you, my toes are dry. Well worth the $160 that these cost me. I have about 125 miles on them. This is my second winter with them. Here in New York, we had a very mild winter, so they didn't really come in handy this year, but now that we've had a little bit of snow and some mud, I've been wearing these every day and I've been loving them. I just used them on a 26-mile run. I just ran a 26-mile fun run in these shoes this last Saturday, and it was awesome. My feet stayed dry the whole time. I was one of the very few people in Gortex shoes. There were a few others, but my feet stayed dry all 26 miles. Of course, my ankles were a different story, but my feet were dry. Of course, you can solve that by wearing some gaiters. I have some Gortex gaiters that are awesome. But having the right shoe is super important. It's like a mechanic having the right wrench. And it's like an electrician having the right screwdriver, the right tools to get the job done. Your sneakers are your tools when you're a runner. And I have shoes for icy conditions that have spikes on them. I have the Gortex for rainy, wet, muddy conditions. I have shoes that I specifically wear on the track. I have shoes that I specifically wear on the streets. I have shoes that I specifically wear on carriage paths versus single path. And it makes that much of it makes running more enjoyable because you have the right tools. You don't have to suffer with wet, cold feet. You don't have to suffer slippering on ice. And I know a lot of friends that are dedicated runners, but they do not go out when conditions are not in their favor. And the way you make conditions in your favor is you have the right tools, you have the right equipment, you have the gaiters, the Gore-Tex gaiters, you have the shoes, you have the gloves, you have the jackets, you have the hat, you don't have that, you have the breathable stuff, you have the raincoat, and you don't mind getting a little wet, muddy, and dirty from time to time, because that's really what it's about. You are going to get dirty. There's no guarantee, no matter what equipment you have, that you're going to come out dirt-free and dry. That's just part of the nature. You never know when a rainstorm's going to happen. You never know when you're going to hit mud. You never know when you're going to fall. So be prepared for all that. That is all part of the discipline part of running. So Gore-Tex shoes. Do you have a favorite Gore-Tex shoe that you like? Do your Gore-Tex shoes work? Mine sure do.